What is up, y'all? It's Ozmoden here, and today we are back on the path to Ultimate Champion. If you missed the last episode, we made our way up to League 3, Challenger 3. We still have our 5 times win multiplier, so we're going to try to make it up, get this emote. I don't know, maybe Master 2. We're just going to see how far we can get today. So we're going to roll with our standard Hog deck, Hog Hunter. That's my go-to. So let's just hop into one. And see what happens here. So first one up against JJ, the Dirty Diapers. Is that a Diver Wimpy Kid reference? We'll play Skelly's in the back. He's got his Mega Knight. You know what? I will push because that's 7 elixir in the back. We don't know what he has, but it can't be enough. We're gonna distract this Mega Knight here, and then we're just gonna deal with the left side when we deal with it. So he won't charge onto the Hunter. And honestly, I didn't even need the bats. So we'll go here, and then we'll get Skelly's back to activate King Tower. And then that should be a pretty good start for me. We'll go here. We'll get King Tower involved for the Hog. We gave up 2 hits we probably shouldn't have. But at least we activated King Tower. And then we'll get Hog rolling on that right side. So bats to distract the Hunter. We will get 2 hits of our own, and then we got to figure out something for this mini P.E.K.K.A. So I'm going to try to pull here. I'm going to get bats in, and then hopefully we get no hits. And we get no hits because we activate the King Tower. So that's how huge it is to activate the King Tower early, and we did that with their Firecracker. So it does not learn. We will go back to it with our Barbs. When you have Mega Knight like that, you really want to save it to like counter some cards with. And we do have our Evo Hunter up already, and that should full counter if they don't play anything silly here. I played it too early. Okay, get the net down. Oh, we don't get the net down. All right, we're gonna have to do this and this. And hope their Evo Skellies stay up. I hate playing defensive Evo Skellies. And that's just really unfortunate. Plus the log. I thought he might use more elixir to counter that. But at least we will get 2 hits off of the Hog. Alright, not a great... I mean, we're winning, but I really messed up that second part there. So I'm not too concerned about that Firecracker, especially because he hasn't done a ton of damage on this left side. He's really worried about the right side. So we're going to go here. We're going to go here. He's going to play his Hog, which gives us a good value with the with these guys. And I think he's going to play his Mega Knight, so I'm just going to go ahead and preemptively rush the right side. He doesn't. Oh, there he goes now. And we should get some good damage on that right side. He just completely ignored it. And we're actually going to take tower, and we're going to go here with this. And then we're going to play our Hunter, and then we're going to have our E-Barbs ready for the Hog. And we don't take out his wizard. That's crazy. But we do have this to distract, and as long as that tower stays up, 2, 1. We're getting warmed up. We're getting warmed up. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made, but at the end of the day, we came out with a dub. That's all you can ask for. We're rolling right into another one. I'll get my Skellies in the back. We have archers, and they were hidden behind the graphics, so I cannot tell if they were Evo or not. We're going to do this, and we're going to get this down. He's going to completely ignore the right side, so we got to defend this left as best as possible. I'm going to keep this Hunter alive because I have to. And we should get more damage on the right side than he does on the left. So now we're chilling out. We're recouping elixir. We're hoping he doesn't do anything silly here. We will play Fire Spirit because they're going to have to counter. And that's 1 elixir down. They're going to counter with 4. And then maybe a Hog coming in? No. So we will be able to counter with this. And did that... the Fire Spirit connected. So that was 3 elixir to 4. And we got a connection with the Fire Spirit. So really good start for us. We're going to let that roll just a little bit. Get our Barbs down. I am going to arrow this, unfortunately. I do like to activate King Tower with Firecracker, but it is just going to do too much damage to our cards when we could get a good counter push here. They played their archers again, but this time I just didn't pay attention to whether it was evil or not. That's good with me. I'm going to let that go. And they're going to zap. They're going to zap that fire spirit. I'm going to play a naked hog because I think he's going to overreact to it. So 4 for 4 and be at a hit. So they don't overreact, but they kind of underreacted. You don't really want to give up a hog hit that late in the game where your tower's down to like 300. But they're going to build, and we have our evos up, so we will build as well. Are we within fireball range? We are 3 hit points out of fireball range. But we will be able to split this pretty nicely. We'll do some good damage to that there. We'll get Hog in front of this. And then we've got an absolutely nasty double lane combo coming his way with 43 seconds. We're going to try to keep these Skellies alive. We have half health on the left side with that Skelly, and we will get Skelly connected on tower. We got both towers rolling, elite barbarians in the middle, and there's nothing you can do about it. That is game 3 crown, 30 seconds remaining. We don't even finish the match. That's a bounce back. I made some mistakes in the first one, but that was a pretty good bounce back in the second. I'm pretty cool with that. Let's go ahead and build off that momentum. Go right into another one. Mario. All right, I like playing the Fire Spirit. Again, they either counter or you get some free damage. So free damage it is. We've got looks like a spam deck. I'm expecting Evo Witch. I'm expecting like Graveyard, Bats, that kind of thing. We have Battle Healer, so I'm immediately changing my mind. I think we're going to see Elixir Golem in this one. So I don't want him to build up too much on either side. I was expecting him to build up on the right side. I was going to play my Hog, but I don't know what he's doing actually. So I'm just going to take full advantage. There's the E Golem. I think I can just leave the Night Witch alone and just harvest all of this elixir here and try to get my hunter back for that dragon. Man, I'm wasting elixir here. Hold on. Let me go here with this. We might have a graveyard coming out. We do not, so we're going to play hunter down here. Take this out and then look for spam cards. I really thought he'd have spam units in this deck. That's kind of crazy that he doesn't. So we'll just go ahead and take that tower for free. I'm going to ignore this because if I can push on the left side and not get any cards in on the right, then that E-Drag is going to be useless on its own. So we will get no hits there, and the Night Witch is going to be useless there. So some indecisiveness on our opponent's part. He really wanted to pick a lane there. I don't want him to build. This is a little bit aggressive, but I really, really, really don't want him to build on that left side. So that's why I invested 6 elixir on that side there, and he's not going to get his E-Golem down in front of the Battle Hero because of it. So that was a risk that ended up paying off. If we didn't do that, then he probably would have gotten the Golem down, probably would have gotten a nasty push coming in on that left side. And here we just have to be patient on the Fireball. And that was a terrible E-Golem play in my opinion, because we're going to get some good damage there. But we really have to be careful because this could be nasty quick. So we're going to play this. We're going to try to keep the Battle Healer out of this. And then we're going to play this Hunter up top. And we do have Fireball. We're going to have to use it. And we have arrows as well. And we've got Skellies. And we might lose this tower, unfortunately. And that's what I'm talking about with this kind of deck that kind of you build up with it. And it can just turn the game on its head so fast. So we cannot let... we had some good damage on that tower, but I don't want the Battle Hero to heal up all of that, all of those cards there. So I'm going to play this because the E-Golem's going to keep going and get into tower range. And they're immediately starting another build up here. So we're going to do a build of our own. We're going to play this in the back. We have our Fireball here for this. And I don't want this to get healed up by the Battle Healer. So we will arrows that as well. So there's just no doubt on that. And then we should be able to build up an insurmountable push on our end as well. We'll go here with this, and then we should have a Fireball to push this all out of the way. It does damage to the crown tower, but more than that, it stuns them for just a second and allows the hog to get off that second hit, which will end the game. So pretty good play there. Again, when you've got these kind of e-golem decks with the battle healer, you really want to take the battle hero out of it. But more than anything, you cannot let them build a push, because if they can get all their cards to synergize with each other, then you were just absolutely screwed. I felt like I did things pretty well there, and we still lost the tower. So that's kind of how you handle those types of decks. But let's see. We are at League 4, Master 1. We're down to a 2 times multiplier, so things are getting real now. We've got some gold. We've got some elite wild cards, and we've got an Inferno Dragon emote. Take it for the road. Have a good one, y'all. See ya next time.